Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to She Reads Tarot. And my name is Catherine. I am the host of this channel. Please support the channel by dropping a like. Also, you guys, we are getting started with our readings for the month of June. All right. And all we need to do is hit 50 subscribers, you guys, and we can start our monthly giveaway. All right. Our monthly giveaway will be able to begin once we hit the 50 subscriber mark. So let's get back up there. All right. We were there before. We had a little bit of inactivity, but we are getting back on the ball. Okay. So we are going to be doing all 12 signs, Aries through Pisces. We are on Aries. And this month, let's see if we can try to get two readings out for you guys. We will start off with a past, present, and future reading for the month of June. So we will be doing all 12 signs. Every sign will have the same type of reading. Of course, your energy will be different. All right, as we go through each of the signs. All right, but we are getting ready to get started with. Uh, we're getting ready to get started with June. All right, so hold on for just a moment. All right, you guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry about the commercial break. I needed to adjust the camera a little bit. All right, here we are. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Past, present, and future, we are going to be looking at Aries going into the month of June. This is going to be a beautiful reading. We would like to do a singles um, focus on those who are single. We can also focus on those who are in a connection as well. But I want to also include singles in this reading. Okay, but take this energy how it resonates. If you are in a relationship, or coming out of one. All right. So please take this how it resonates. This could be past energy, a relationship you dealt with in the recent or distant past, or currently dealing with, or something that is coming towards you. Okay. So this could be a future predictive reading for you. So take it how it resonates, everybody. But this is for all of our Aries and the collective. We are going to start off with past energy, looking at where you have been. All right. This is going to be our healing and self discovery phase. All right. So, what are those things that you are realizing that you may need healing from, or the things that you may have healed from already, or you may be currently healing from? But this is going to be in the recent or the distant past. Okay. You may have had a narcissistic ex partner, okay? Or maybe you had an ex that was abusive that may be affecting you, or that may have affected you in the past. So let's just look to see what that energy looks like for you. All right, Aries. All right, let's focus on your energy. Aries coming through. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Aries. What is the past energy for Aries, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Let's see where Aries has been in the past, in their past relationships, past connections, uh, past soul tie connections, karmics. What in the past has affected Aries? relationships throughout childhood that could be affecting Aries now. Let's see. So, ooh, look at this DNA. DNA. So, we are talking about a situation that is passed on potentially genetically. So, this could be something that the women in your family have gone through. This could be a generational type of a situation. Okay. Don't want to say generational curse, but it could be, but it could also be on the positive end of things as well. All right. Um, but there's something regarding your DNA or how you were raised, or how not even how you were raised. I just feel like how you were genetically put together. Okay. This is more on a molecular angle. Okay. So this has to do with genetics here. So we'll take a close look at that. Let's look at the present energy, where you are right now. This is what you're reconnecting with regarding yourself. Okay. Knowing where you stand at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And also knowing if you're ready to move forward. Okay. So where are you presently? Where are you right now? All right. How does this interact in your love life here? Look, happily single. I told you. This is definitely focused on our singles right now. Um, but there's an energy of, you're doing you, you're stress free, you're focusing on your career, on your goals, okay, on those things, you know, that are important, that are going to provide security. And another thing that I'm thinking that's really coming in, that is hammering down on me right now, is DNA. Um, there could be an energy of, the feminine. It could be because I'm getting feminine. I'm seeing this long hair. I'm getting all feminine here. All of these are feminines as well. But I'm getting an energy of female. But I'm getting and this, but it doesn't have to be. Take it how it resonates. Um, but I'm getting an energy of the females tend to outlive the males. And this is down to genetics in this particular situation here with this person. Okay. And I'm getting an energy of that affects this person presently, because they're focused on making sure that right now they are focusing on those things that are going to give them security later. All right. When they may have a greater need for that security. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm getting an energy of someone who's very hardworking, focusing on your future, your savings, making sure you have something, you know, something that you can say you've worked for. So now let's look at the future energy, or where you are headed. This is going to be a new connection, or a soul level encounter, you looking at your higher self. All right. Um, what is that energy going to look like for you? And we have under pressure here. Okay. This talks about making decisions, or needing to make decisions, because you're coming to the end of a cycle, and you're going to be entering a new phase. um, you're having to tie things up. There's an energy of, not wanting to go into this new phase without closing things out, right? And I feel like, yes, you may be single now. Yes, you may be thinking about having a future. But yes, you're also considering the fact that even if you do meet someone, you want to make sure that you have yours together. You know what I'm saying? So if that person was to, you know, do whatever they do, or if things were to change, all right, then you would be okay. Do you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a shock to your system. It wouldn't be, you would be secure. Okay. And there's an energy of wanting to make sure that you do that first. But you're also feeling the pressure of really wanting to get to that point. All right. Because you're wanting to move to that next level with your person. But you need to secure things. And perhaps you've already been in a connection with someone, okay, in the past, and you weren't secure, things weren't, and I feel like things broke down because of that. You don't want to go back to that situation, but you're also seeing prospective potential, options that you would like to perhaps have coming your way, but you're not quite there yet. Do you see what I'm saying? You're not quite there yet. Look at this under the deck. I cannot make this up, you guys. Look at this, closing this cycle. I said this. You were coming to the end of a cycle where it was like, listen, time is running out, or it's, you want to start doing this, you're going to have to get yourself established here. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I feel like this kind of stems from this fear of, or not even a fear, but just kind of the way it has been, you know, in your family, throughout your family tree. This is pretty much how it has been, from your great grandmother to your grandmother to your mom, and now to you. Perhaps I'm getting DNA, but I'm also getting feminine energy here, but this could be masculine as well. Perhaps as a masculine energy, you're under pressure with settling down, and I feel like at this point right now, you're just happily single, doing your thing, not really ready, but you also knowing that this cycle is coming to an end. It's time for you to start getting serious if you want to start a family, and you're feeling under pressure. You're feeling like the time is closing, is running out for this cycle. If you want to start doing this, or this could even be for you, feminine energies, you could be like, listen, I want to have babies. Okay. I want to have babies. And if I want to do this, I need to hurry up and get a partner because time is running out here. This cycle of, you know, my baby making stage is coming to a shutdown here. I'm under pressure. Time is running out. I'm anxious about this. That's kind of more so where this could be, especially on both a masculine and a feminine side of things, because we all know that it is scientifically probable that the female will outlive the male. Technology is changing, things are changing. Hey, stress levels are changing from gender to gender, so things change. So, again, that's relative, or should I say it's subjective. So, listen, this is kind of where we are with this. I feel very strongly with DNA. Listen, maybe you're like, I want to have a family. I know that, you know, in my genetics, I need to start tying that up about now. We're kind of looking at our little biological clock here, and we're saying, hey, it's about time that we start getting on that. I see pregnancy here. I see a pregnancy stick. Okay. So that's kind of why I'm really leaning there. Tell me about DNA here for Aries. Tell me about DNA for Aries. And we have the Knight of Wands. And if this is for our masculine energies here, this is definitely that energy of being in that stage of being free, doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Not having to answer to anyone, dating who you want to date, living free. Okay. But this is coming to, you know, that this is going to have to, you're going to have to tie things up if you want to settle down. Or maybe you're getting pressure. Okay. It could be that you're getting pressure about this. Under the deck, look, we have the Emperor. See, there's also an energy of, listen, if I want to be a papa, or if I want to have uh, a child, do you see what I'm saying? We're gonna have to figure things out here. This is gonna have to happen. Okay, we're going to have to, at some point, there's going to have to be some control. And I also feel like this person wants to be married. This person wants to settle down. But they're in their phase. Their Knight of Wands phase right now. I feel like this Emperor energy was like, listen, in the future, okay? But right now I'm doing me. Okay, happily single here. That's kind of the energy this person is in. And this is going both ways. I feel like on the feminine side, like I said, you're kind of focused on doing you and focusing on your career, setting goals, getting yourself together so you can be financially stable and secure on your own individually, with or without someone. Pre-empress energy, enjoying the lifestyle. Okay, I'm saying Nine of Pentacles here. And look, we have the King of Swords in the reverse here. Interesting, because this is someone who's very controlling, very, and this is also, I'm getting an energy of somebody who just is really just kind of not in a place where they are at all ready to commit. Okay. Not at all ready to commit. Very detached energy. Okay. Yes. A very strong detachment. And somebody who is like calling the shots. They're not at a place where they're ready to share. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, Aries, on a feminine aspect, you're trying to make sure that you're financially secure, even if you have someone that's coming in to take care of you financially. It's just an energy of making sure you're okay. All right. The Justice card under the deck here. Okay. Justice card under the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could have a Libra coming towards you, but this is like soulmate energy. Okay. Um, but again, this is also talking about what? It's talking about consequences, reaping what you sow, or setting yourself up for what's going to happen later. That cause and effect energy is what I'm getting with the Justice card, and making sure, and you're being very, very controlling. You're wanting to make sure that you secure your own despite anything else and anybody else, even if it seems cold, and even somewhat you might come off as rude at times because you are in the energy of just wanting to be what, happily single on your own. You really want to be left alone right now, but you do know that this phase is coming to an end. So I do see a sense of anxiety about it. You're under pressure, and I feel like there's going to be like a rush. Time's running out. You could be getting older, there could be that. It also could be just the energy of, listen, I feel like I may have met my soulmate already, but I feel like they're not going to continue to wait too much longer. So I need to hurry up and do this. Um, you know, so let's see. Tell me about under pressure here. Tell me about under pressure. And we have the high priestess. Okay. Listen, this is an awakening. This is you realizing that ascension time is near. You're going to have to grow up at some point. You're going to have to uh, spiritually ascend. All right. There's going to be a transition, a growth, um, spiritual growth. You're going to have that phase. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like coming from uh, your single bachelorette, bachelor years into your phase of, okay, I'm ready to settle down. I want to commit. I want to have something that is going to last forever, something that is substantial. Okay, under the deck, Six of Swords. This is quick. This is an energy of, listen, I'm tired of living the fast life, and I'm ready to go and settle down. This is going to smoother waters. This is learning lessons, growing up. What did I tell you? It's an energy of growing from boys to men, okay? You know what I'm saying? A young girl mentality to womanhood. There's just an energy of blossoming, coming into your own here, but doing it quickly. I do feel like there's going to be a sense of urgency. We have that Three of Pentacles. That is also growth. That also represents growth. And with the Ten of Wands, listen, we have waited long enough, or there's an energy of we're running out of time here. There's a huge urgency or responsibility, okay, to move forward. There is a huge urgency to move forward. And what's even more funny is that the moon in the reverse is the next card. I don't know how that happened or why, but this represents the need to move forward. Okay, this represents having clarity. When the moon is in the upright, this is uncertainty. When it's in the reverse, this is, coming out of a period of uncertainty. Because why? The cycle is closing. You're running out of time. So, there's an energy of Aries is not going to get to that point, not going to allow that to happen, which is funny. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This is, you know, not, there's an energy of losing steam here. Okay. Not being as committed as you were in the beginning. But now that you know, now that you see, you know, that here we are, we're at the end of the phase here, we need to pick things up. I feel like that's when things are going to start to change. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, and this is you working really hard to get things done. This is you going into overdrive, overtime. Okay. So, whatever it is that your goals are, you're going to be working extra hard to meet those because you're at the point where you're like, I'm ready for love. I'm ready for love. I don't want to hinder it any longer. I'm tired of holding myself back. There's an energy of holding your own self back here. We have the Chariot in the reverse. We have the Chariot in the reverse. Okay, so you don't, you know, you do see your way forward, but you see your way forward as working harder. Do you see what I'm saying? Going into overdrive, okay? Pushing yourself towards your goals faster because, yeah, you're ready. You're ready to settle down. You're feeling the pressure of it all as well. All right. You have to get out there and meet new people. You have to get out there, but there is going to be an energy of you starting to date again. So that's kind of where we are, past, present, and future energy here. Um, if you would like to go into a more detailed, extended, uh, certainly let me know. I am definitely happy to do that for you if this resonated with you in any way, Aries. All right. All of my information is in the description box below if you would like to book a reading with me. My link to my website is also below, and my other channels as well. Please check those out. Check out Conspiracy Theories. I just uploaded 2 new episodes on today. So go and check that out right now. Make sure you are subscribed. I love you guys so much. Take care, and I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, we'll be coming back with Taurus coming up next. Bye.